What's up, Virgos? It's now 4 a.m. I know many of you are like probably asleep, but the reason why I'm up is because I just got to get my grub on. I ordered some pizza from Papa John's earlier, and so I threw a few slices in my oven toaster. I like a toaster oven. Yeah, I like my pizza crispy, so I just got to eating. I had like the steak with the banana peppers and mushrooms, that sort of thing. It was pretty good. So now sipping on my coffee. But Virgo, you guys know I love to shuffle my cards and do my cards, and have a moment. I know many of you will be glad once I start going live, right? But unfortunately, I only have 700 subscribers, and so YouTube said that in order for me to go live, I have to have 1,000 subscribers. And so we're gonna have to wait. We're only 300 subscribers down, and that's why I always tell people to please feel free to invite other people to the channel so that I can start going live, because I look forward to like speaking to you guys live and seeing you face to face and kicking it with you guys. And so, yeah, I'm sitting here because, your first week in May, that reading was pretty good, and I know a lot of people get upset with me because they feel like I put so much time into my Virgo readings. And it's just that, I'm sorry, Virgo. Like I said, I just got through eating, and so now I'm sipping on my coffee. And, dealing with the present situation because some of you guys be emailing me. And by all means, please do continue to send those emails in because I do read your emails, and so I look forward to receiving those emails as well. Because many of you, been telling me how it resonates and that sort of thing, and I really do appreciate it. Because what I wanted to share with you guys is because some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius because you did get that star card, and some of you may be dealing with a Taurus because you got that hyphen. Okay, and that Pisces is in here because you did get that Moon card, Scorpio, that Devil card. Let's see, Sagittarius with that Temperance card. Because I know some of you like to know what you're messing around with, right? Libra. Okay. And so, yeah, and of course a Capricorn. So some of you could be like involved with the earth sign right now. You could be dealing with a Taurus who may have Capricorn on his chart, or a Capricorn who may have Taurus on their chart. And for some of you, you're dealing with a Gemini because you did get that Lovers card. And with that Strength card, it's possible that you can also be dealing with a Leo. Don't have to be, right? But, what I can tell you, though, Virgo, is that for the most part, some of you may be dealing with a person that you're beginning to have a little bit of doubts. You're beginning to have a little bit of concern where some of you may be, like I said, in a bit of denial. Don't know, what to believe when it comes to accepting the truth, Like some of you, you've been seeing the signs where the person who you're involved with, they might be hanging out all times of the weekend, all times of the night, not really paying you that much attention like they used to, and kind of pulling their focus back away from you. And it seems as though they may be putting their focus elsewhere. That's just for a few of you. I don't know what's wrong. Like my throat chakra all of a sudden is like wants to act up right now. And so many of you, hermit mode, of course, many of us are shut in, and so that's another reason why we're up at this time of the night because we're bored. But I love doing these tarot card readings. And the reason why I don't shuffle them on camera is because, like I said, right now I'm not going live. And so the other reason why I don't shuffle them is because often you guys may have so many cards that, it takes time giving this reading to you guys. And I don't want to spend a lot of my time shuffling cards when, I can actually jump right into the reading and tell you what it is you need to know. Now once I start going live, then I'll switch it up and I'll start shuffling and I may do, a little something different. But what I can tell you too is that for my Virgo meals, it may be one or two of you who may be dealing with a baby's mama. And so to my Virgo male, like I said, one or two of you, somebody is dealing with a female where it's crazy how my throat chakra is like acting up. And for some reason, like I said, I've been having such a hard time all day yesterday when it came to doing the Virgo reading and the Taurus reading. I kept having to redo it over and over again. And so that's why sometimes I try to send most of my readings to Facebook if I'm not able to get them on YouTube. So that's why I always tell people to look for me on Facebook at Virgo Goddess Spiritual Medium, because I do have a Facebook page on Facebook called Virgo Goddess Spiritual Medium. So again, please pull that up. And I also have a group on Facebook called Tracy NEB Shotwell, SHOTWELL. So I have a Facebook group. Okay, it's about 100 members right now because it's a brand new group. So again, the name of that group is called The Real Tracy, TRACIE Shotwell. And so you're definitely going to like that. So also feel free to log on to Facebook and pull up my Facebook group called The Real Tracy NEB Shotwell. You will be able to also see some readings that I have already posted up on my Facebook. Okay, people. But again, like I was saying, I received a download, and this might be for one or two guys, where somebody is dealing with a baby's mother, or you have a girlfriend who has kids, and your girlfriend may be co-parenting with her children's father. And so her kid's father is a bit overprotective when it comes to his children and when it comes to the people who his children's mother entertains. And so your girlfriend's kid's father, he's been kind of pulling up on the scene without you knowing, and running your tags, he's curious. He's trying to find out who you are because he don't want any old body hanging around his kids. You know what I'm saying? And so he want to make sure that if you dealing with his baby's moms, that you legit, because he don't want to have to handle you. So, to my Virgo men, if you're dealing with a female with kids and she's co-parenting with her children's father, and that could be one or two of you, her baby's dad, he did pull up. You know what I'm saying? He pulled up on the spot, and you might have been in there asleep or whatever, but he pulled up on the spot and he ran your tags. Just so you know, for some of you that, you might drive and you might have been parked in front of girlfriend's house or whatever. And her baby's dad, he pulled up and he ran your tags. So be mindful of that because he's trying to get information on you. He's questioning people about who you are, where you from, that sort of thing. How long you been messing around with his baby moms, So he's really trying to get into your business right now. Just to give you a heads up for a couple of my Virgo guys, I picked up on that. So I wanted to put that out there. Now, jumping back into this reading, Virgo. Sorry about that, but somebody needed to hear that message. Like I said, Virgo, so some of you, when it comes to facing denial and coming out of denial and accepting the truth and going within seeking answers from a higher power. Some of you, you're on YouTube seeking answers when it comes to dealing with your person. And so for some of you, you might be dealing with a Taurus. And for those of you that are in a legit relationship. You know, I don't like to start trouble. I really don't. I'm not a homewrecker and I don't like to start trouble. But like if you are married to a Taurus, you might be a bit unhappy trying to figure out what's going on. You might need to like sit down and have like a real one-on-one conversation if you're dealing with that Taurus, and it's kind of seeing what things, you know, are between you guys, because for some you may have a Taurus who is like struggling with trying to be loyal and faithful to you at this time and trying to right their wrong, because in the past they may have cheated on you and had like some type of a long-term outside affair with another individual. And so some of you Virgos might be wanting to know if your husband or your significant other, boyfriend or fiance, if he's still involved with that person. And what I could tell you, if you're dealing with a Taurus, no, he's not, but he does think about them. Okay, he does think about them. He does, you know, he does miss them, you know, from time to time, but it's a stretch because right now it's a long business situation. And so I don't see a Taurus breaking their neck trying to go and be with the other person right now. Okay. Moving along. Death card, Scorpio. Well, you know, Scorpios are the lovers of the 12 horoscopes. You know, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, we are said to be some of the best lovers. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, Scorpios are beautiful people. You know, Scorpios are very flirtatious. You know, they're very sweet. I love my Scorpios. Shout out to the Scorpio if I have any Scorpio cross watches in here. Very flirtatious, you know. Scorpios are down to earth, you know what I'm saying? You know, I had me a Scorpio back in the day. You know, we kicked it. And so, you know, Scorpios are down to earth. Scorpios, they're very demanding when it comes to needing a lot of affection. You know, so if you have a Scorpio and things are distant between you two, it might be because Scorpio may feel like they can't trust you. Like you might be holding back. So if you're going through something with Scorpio, it's very easy to make up with a Scorpio because Scorpios are very lovable. They're lovers. And so if you have a Scorpio, you know, try to work it out if it's feasible. But if your Scorpio is a toxic person where they might be abusing drugs and alcohol and, you know, all in and out of jail or rehab, then you might want to pull back and kind of like let them get them some help that they really need, okay? Because I would never tell anybody to stay with someone who's suffering with some type of substance abuse habit. That's not healthy. So never stay in a situation with someone who is not able to or not willing to want to help themselves, because you don't want to be in a situation when you are enabling someone. Okay, so if you're stuck in an unhealthy situation, you definitely may want to pull yourself up out of that situation. Okay, Virgo, because you know, like I said, some of you in the past, you know, you dealt with a situation where things were blown out of proportion, where everything fell apart and the tower moment came in and the death card came ending, you know. And yeah, some of you had to use your strength going in and take a step back and pull back with that Four of Swords, you know, because with that Three of Swords, yeah, that, you know, being involved in that three-party situation where somebody broke your heart and had you feeling stuck with that Two of Swords and had you, you know, feeling defensive and having to guard yourself with that Ace of Swords and kind of free yourself and protect yourself, you know. And so now you have a Knight of Swords that wants to rush in. And so you may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius who's wanting to rush in and make you an offer. Okay, Virgo, and what I could tell you is Aquarius very hardworking, very responsible. Aquarius can be trustworthy and reliable, you know, if you have a positive Aquarius, okay? Because there are some negative Aquarius that tend to get in trouble very easily and fall into the trap of their peer pressure. So, their peers. Because like some of you was in a situation where you did feel trapped and isolated and you was dealing with somebody who was in and out and using you and stealing your energy. where some of you was forced to leave the situation, and then there's some of you who may be thinking about leaving the situation right now when it comes to that Five of Swords, because right now you're feeling conflicted and you may be going through some confrontation at this time dealing with your person, and so your person got you feeling guarded, because you were stabbed in the back. And for some of you, you are suffering with anxiety and depression and bipolar with that Nine of Swords. And so for some of you right now, you are taking the time to go within on hermit mode, where, for some of you with that Four of Cups, feeling a bit down, bored, taking your steps back, going within the heal, or either some of you need to take a moment to heal because your situation done got old with that Six of Cups, and so you are ready to like walk away, just throw in the towel and not look back with this Eight of Cups. And you're seeking new journeys and new beginnings, and that's why I said going into May. Your situation is definitely going to be good going into May, because some of you may be dealing with a Gemini with that Lovers card. Okay, because you did get that Empress when it comes to wanting to seek new abundance and be creative. Okay, because the person you're dealing with, for some of you who may be separated from your person, this person is seeking some type of karma right now with that Wheel of Fortune. So your person is going through a bit of karma where what goes around comes around, and so they're pretty much reaping what they sow right now. And so that's why with that Judgment card, your person may have been trying to reach out to you and communicate with you through text or call, but they didn't get no respond, because some of you may have them on block because of the bullshit they put you through. And so with Five of Wands, again, that's just basically people might be talking about you, a little gossip, or you might be surrounded with some type of jealousy and envy at this time for my female Virgos, where you may have a lot of females around you that's a bit jealous, or your person who you're involved with, he might have an outside chick who her girlfriends, and they're talking about you and they're jealous of you. But yeah, Virgo female, some of you may have some jealousy and animosity going on right now. Okay. But like I said, going into May, things are definitely going to start looking up and changing for the better. Virgos. So hold your head up, and it's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? If your situation is unhealthy and toxic, by all means, try to do what you can do to get out that situation and walk away and leave it alone. And for some of you who are already separated and have walked away from that situation, then don't look back. Keep moving forward, okay? Because you got new beginnings coming into play for May. So come May, everything is going to look up. For my male Virgos that's dealing with these baby mamas, please be careful and be safe. Do not get yourself caught up out there dealing with some BS, dealing with, the baby daddy drama. Because for some of you male Virgos, you may be dealing with a toxic female who kind of got you caught up in some shit with her baby's daddy. And like I said, because somebody, their children's father, he's getting all the information he can. And, so don't be surprised if he try to run up on you when you least expect it. You know what I'm saying? And he might try to pull up with his boys or whatever. So just be mindful of that situation, my male Virgo. So you might want to cut that chick loose and just deuce it up. You know what I'm saying? And like chalk that shit up and walk away, because it ain't worth it. Don't never put yourself in a situation with a female where she got you tied up or put up in some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because you deserve better than that, okay? So with that being said, Virgo, as always, I'm your girl, Virgo Goddess Spiritual Medium. Hit me up on Facebook at Virgo Goddess Spiritual Medium. Look for my Facebook group called The Real Tracy NEB Shotwell. As always, I'm on Instagram at The Real NEB Miss BX. I'm on Twitter at City Bronx Bombshell, and I'm on Twitter at Barbie Bronx. All right. So with that being said, one love, Virgo. I'm out.